Hello and good evening. I hope that the last time when I suggested a film, you really liked it. I'm really pleased that some people sent me their comments or their suggestions. And tonight I'm going to come up not with just one film, but two films, and I'll tell you why. I thought that it's very difficult to find a film that will be for all sorts of families. Yes, you can have very small children, like the 6, 7, 8, and you can have not so small children like 11 to 15. And what about them? So that's why I chose today to review two films. The first one of them is it's really a family film. It's a film that is called Pacifier. This is a film which is about I don't want to say what is happening in families these days, but when children spend a lot of time away from school and at home, some of the parents previously might have been thinking, well, the job of the teacher is not so difficult because they just play with children. And now a lot of the parents might see that staying with children 24/7 is not so easy. And this film, Pacifier, is about a Navy SEAL. It's an American film who having failed the mission of protecting one man, I think that it was in Serbia, now needs to protect his children. And this is basically how he became a babysitter. And in this film, what you will find is very much an action film. Some parents say that it's not for very small children, like 6. But others say that if your children are 8 or 10, the film is fine. It doesn't contain that much violence or strong language. However, the reviewer gives words that even I can't understand, words like bite me or skanky. And the film is purely humorous. It's based on some jokes in some hilarious situations, simply showing that the two worlds, the army man world and the baby or the children world, when they meet, they can create really funny situations. So the main star that I know from other films is Van Diesel, who played in films, for instance, like no, I forgot the title, Too Fast, Too Furious, or Fast and Furious. So if you want to spend if you want to spend the evening laughing out your heads, this film is probably for you. Now, another suggestion is actually the film that I'm going to probably be watching after this session. Is the film that is more for the parents and the older children, like teenagers. It's a Spanish film that is called Live Twice, Love Once. The kind of this film is called dramedy. The story is about an old mathematician who has got Alzheimer's and who is trying to fight off this disease along with his family, and his daughter and her family is going to help her. But basically, this film is about chasing dreams and memories. The wish of this man is to meet again the love of his life, and the family doesn't really know what it means. The film is very warm and very moving, even though it is a comedy or dramedy. It's full of interesting dialogues and funny situations. But basically, it's bringing the question about what can be the sense of life, especially when someone is having an extra burden like disease with memory disappearing. Um, to me, there were no famous actors because it's purely a Spanish film that's been issued either last year in some countries or this year in some other countries. The film looks very reflective and moving, so I hope that we are all going to like it. Um, so again, the title is Live Twice, Love Once, and I hope that you are going to like it. Now, I was very grateful last time when some of you sent me your comments or your own suggestions, which were very helpful. And I think that this way is a really good way to discover some more films. I know that suggesting someone a film is letting them know about either your sense of humor or your preference when it comes to the films. But I would say that there is so many propositions, so many suggestions on what we can watch, that it'll be really helpful if you come up with some sort of your choices. So I hope that you're going to have a really good and pleasant evening. And for now, I'm saying bye-bye to you, those of you who will be watching either Pacifier or Live Twice, Love Once. God bless you and bye-bye.